we have a question which says y varies jointly as x and z. When x equals 2 and z equals to 3, then y is equals to what? 30. Find the equation relating x, y, and z. Then B, find y when x equals to 4 and z equals to 6. So what you have here is not just variation, but it is a joint variation. So what do you have to do? Simply, I will have that y varies jointly as what? X and what? Z. So it will write y varies jointly as x, z. You see, this is direct. So what do? For you to remove this variation sign, to change it to equality sign, you have to introduce constants. So you change, say y is equals to, if you change this variation sign, you have to put k to this xz, it will now be kxz. Then the question says when x was what? 2, z was 3, and then y was what? 30. So we will substitute these values in this equation. So anywhere we see y, you replace it with 30. Where you see x, you replace it with 2. And where you see z, you replace it with 3. So that we can be able to find this k that is unknown. So this k is a constant. So we have that y is equal to kx. So what is y? 30. So we have 30 is equal to k. K is the unknown constant. So we put that k times x. X is what? 2. Times what? Z. And z is what? 3. So we now have 30 is equal to k times 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times k is 6k. So what do you do to make k the subject of formula? You divide both sides by what? 6, which is the coefficient of k. So you now have 30 over 6 divided by 6k over 6. 6 will cancel 6, it will remain k. Then 30 divided 6 will give us 5. Therefore, k is equals to 5. Is that all? No. A says we should do what? Mr. A says find the equation relating x, y, z. How do you get this equation? You will come back to this. He said, since y is equals to what? K, x, z. And you have found k to be what? 5. Therefore, we now have that y is equals to what? You replace k with 5. You now have 5x z. And that is the equation relating what? X, y, z. That is what we have just got here. The second one now says we should do what? We find y when x is equals to 5 and z is equals to 6. We now say when x is equals to 4 and z equals to 6, what is y? So what we have to do here, for us to find y, we have to use this equation relating them and substitute 4 as the value of x and 6 as the value of z. We now have that y is equals to what? 5. What is x? X is now 4 times 4. And what is z? Z is now 6 times 6. And that will be 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 6 is 120. Therefore, y will now be what? 120 when x is equals to 4 and z is equal to 6. Thanks for watching.